Hi everyone, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Your old teacher turns into your enemy. Ooh, what do I mean by this theme? I did a video several months ago where it was one of my audio videos. I can't remember the title of it. If I can find it, I'll share it with you at the end of this video, where I was just doing an audio video about you surpassing the teacher all of a sudden because you wanted to turn evil and go against them. So in that one, that perspective was the student becoming evil because you wanted to challenge your old professors, your old instructors. But here I'm bringing up the idea, what if you stayed true to the thoughts and ideas that were inspired from your original teacher that really were correct? All of a sudden now your teacher went the other way. And all of a sudden now you are a reminder of what they used to teach, and they see you as an old idea that is no longer relevant, and now you're kind of an obstacle in their way. Have you ever been in that kind of situation? I think there's going to be times where some of us are going to face that, where, okay, an example I can share with you, where I went to the seminary. All of a sudden now I may run into an old professor of the past or an old priest, and they're going to ask me, hey, why did you switch? And I'm going to be like, I didn't switch, I just went through my life, and I just worked with my directors, and they said, nope, this wasn't the right one for me, the right vocation. Just they told me what their thoughts were, and I went this way. So that's just how I went with life, and that's just how it's going to be. And either your old priest or professor is going to say, okay, well, maybe I agree with that, or maybe I don't agree with that. But that's the thing. That is where the beliefs come into a conflict. See, was your old teacher, your old priest trying to promote you because they wanted to promote themselves, as far as them being like, oh, hey, I can recruit people to in my parish or my school, etc., to become great leaders, to make myself look good on my resume because I inspired people to become awesome? See, understand what people are trying to motivate. Understand their motivations for why they wanted to promote you as well. And if you recognize that, okay, maybe I was put into a situation because someone else wanted to make their own resume look great, because I was their guinea pig to make them look awesome because I went through the program or went through the certain situations, all of a sudden now they dumped my sponsorship, or they dumped me in the process, as far as whatever person who follows this video can relate to. If you feel like you've been dumped, it's like, wow, wow, I was so used. I was the guinea pig. And so recognize, don't feel like that. Recognize you can get out of that situation. You're no longer a pet. You're no longer a puppet. You're now standing on your own 2 feet, and you become your own leader, your own prophet, your own teacher in some way, unique perspective, because you found peace with where you're going to go in life, and you become a voice for other people that can relate to a similar story. Maybe you did not become the number one, the chosen one that people wanted, but you became the right one for somebody else, or a family, a boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. Now you're having a wonderful, beautiful life. And the old teachers and professors, priests of the past, are saying you lived and chose the wrong one. How many of us can relate to people that chose the right path versus the one that was popular, because we felt peace in our heart, and we felt peace to become who we were meant to be? If that resonates with you, that's one way of communicating with other people. And so recognize that if your old professor or teacher went evil, and you went and stayed true to the original path that they were inspiring, that should be awesome, and a reminder for you that you did listen, you were obedient, and you're just following what was meant to be upheld just because it was part of something true that you believed in. Things to consider. Alright everyone, hope this one finds you well. Take care, have a good one.